Okay. Oh dear. Okay, I found the video. Hello everyone. I'm just going to do some sharing. Q is putting it into the live notification group on Messenger. Would like to join that, just let us know. There is a link in the Creative Family group, but you can always just let us know. And we will pop you in there. Every time we do a video, we just put a link up there, whether it's in a group, not in a group, or whatever. Hello, hello, hello. So this is Let's Talk. This is going to be a new segment we do. And this week we're talking about class kits. We get asked a lot of questions, so our Let's Talk segments are going to be short little videos where we tell you about something or we answer your burning questions. So if you have a topic you need us to talk about or something you want to know the answer to, just let us know. And we'll put it in a Let's Talk segment in the future. So this week it's class kits. So we do a lot of classes, but this is about our weekly classes. So that's a card making class and a scrapbooking class every single week, and they're in a group each month. So we do 4 for the month in the group. If there's a 5th week in the month, it goes in the Creative Family group, and we use our scrapbooks because we all need to burn a hole in our scrapbooks and use up some stuff. Hello, Diana. Hello, Tanya. If you already do our weekly classes and subscribe, or you just buy them every month, this is a bit of a refresher and might get you motivated if you haven't done all your classes. I actually know. I think Diana's up to date. Might get you going to actually drag out those kits and finish some of these projects.
Is that Diana C? I'm just in the middle.
Yeah. Hello, Di. Hello, Pam.
Class last night.
Hello, Mary. Yeah, I know. Diana's on fire. She's done some awesome projects just lately. Okay, so we're going to talk about 5 and just show you how they vary and what to expect from a weekly class kit. Quentin's just going to put a link up to the 5 kits. Hello, Robin.
Entering into the studio.
Up to date as of December 2023. Wow, that's awesome, Diana. Hello, Helen. Helen has done today's card already as well. So this is week 48. It was last year in November, and it was with Magical Memories. So you can see in the kit, there's cardstock, pattern paper. There's a few bits to fussy cut. There's some chipboard. So sometimes we don't do the card on the Tuesday morning and the page on Wednesday night. Depends on if family gets in the way. But this is the card we did. It has been at work in the pile. This is the card we did. Adorable. And then this is the page. And it was quite a lot of layering. We did distressing. We've done a layered page. We did a fair bit with clustering, colouring our chipboard. So we really do a lot of clustering and bringing things together in a way that makes sense. So that was that one. And yes, there's holes in the back.
If you can't see it, it ain't there.
You can't see it. It's not there. So that was week 48. So that's a $20 kit, and we did those 2. We think they're excellent value. Don't know about you guys, but we think they're good value. Okay, I just picked some of my favorite. I just picked some favorites, but some that were worthy of being featured. So this is week 52 last year. This is a December kit. So this was the last kit of the year, and I was really looking forward to using this kit.
I bet you got sick.
But I wasn't well. I think I wasn't well. I don't know what happened. I wasn't 100%. So you scored Naomi John for classes. They are great value, says Helen. I know the value was amazing, says Diana. There you go. So you got Naomi John for this week, which is cool. So she has a bit of a different take to me. You know, she uses glossy accents as an embellishment, little dots of it. Her layering is a little more towards the mixed media realm, but you're always learning stuff, like, yeah, with our classes. It's always something a little different. So I love this frame. This one was a really, really good. This was the last kit of the year, and it is super duper value. Like, it is exceptional value. And that's what we wanted to do. I can't remember how much we sell this frame for, but it's a bit. And then you got 2 chipboard titles. You got the Cherished Time and the Best Wishes. So that was week 52, and you have Naomi John. I will show you at the end how to get into the classes and how to find a class when you've lost it in your Facebook feed. It's an excellent value for money, says Tanya. Hello, Deborah. So then this one was week 3 of this year. Now this is from January. This was using cats and dogs, or that last one was Flower Power. Now this one we did like a you call it a stage card.
We need to discuss how much you sell these kits for. That frame's $6.
Yeah. Good chilly evening here. It is very chilly, Michelle, yes. We're in the subtropics and it's cold. How are you? So with cats and dogs in week 3, we did this I think it's a stage card. Is it a stage card? I don't know. It's like layered.
Michelle lives on a rainy coast because it's not very sunny on the sunny coast lately.
So that was the card we did, and then we did this layered, distressed. Look at that. Page for the big day. For our scrapbook class. So lots of layering, and I actually don't know if I taught this class. I taught that, but I don't think I taught this. I'm not sure.
Oh, dear, doctor. Well, I'm guaranteed I didn't teach it.
I don't know. It was either me or Naomi John. Very true, Quentin, says Michelle. There you go. Hello, Shaz. How are you? So that was week 3, and I can't remember if I taught the class or not. The next one we've got is week 8. So this was February. And this is Beautiful Family, which is beautiful. So this is where we sort of had lots of little pieces of chipboard. And for a card that week, we did a layered inking technique to make our own paper for our background. And then we used ink and things to colour our chipboard and our bits and pieces. So we really went on the hearts, but we incorporated a little bit of mixed media. And then when we did our page on the Wednesday night, we did a little bit more technique with our chipboard in our colouring our chipboard. Like we coloured it slightly different to what we normally would. Oh, I've lost a bit of stem there. It's missing. There's a flower floating in the middle of nowhere there. They sit in a pile at work, just so you know. Hello, Amanda. You taught them. I was in them. There you go. Amanda said I taught the cats and dogs ones. There you go. So that was week 8, and that was Beautiful Family.
Good evening, Chloe.
And you'll notice that all the products are ours. So it's always our paper. Okay. The pull apart stringy stuff in the sequins, we curate. The gauze is manufactured in Europe. We get that from veterinary suppliers. The cardstock we buy from an Australian family-owned business. But the pattern paper is ours, which is printed in Brisbane for us. The chipboard we manufacture. Everything is, and we buy our baseboard for our chipboard. We buy that from an Australian family-owned business as well. But it's all our product.
So
it's all
Chloe
us.
was asking, is there a class tonight? So.
No. Are you going to do this segment every week? Maybe. If there's enough questions, I will probably do something every week in our Let's Talk segment. It's our Let's Talk segment. Next week in our Let's Talk segment, we're going to talk about the Scrapbooking Fun Summit, which is very, very exciting coming up. I'm teaching at the International Scrapbooking Fun Summit coming up in early June. And then the week after, I think we're going to talk about retreats and some of our new payment options with retreats. So this one is the last one. It's week 11. So this was March. And this was Runaway Princess. So every now and then we do, and I forgot to grab a double in amongst it all. Hello, Debbie. How are you? Every now and then we make a mini book. So this was the mini book. So there's a little bit of Flower Power and a little tiny bit of Snow Princess in with the Runaway Princess. But this is the mini book we made. It doesn't cover all the way back because then that goes in there like that. So that's how a book goes. And then it comes like this and then opens up like that. So every now and then we will make a mini book in our card making class, or we'll make a double page in the page class. You'll always get 2 classes out of your kit, even if I use most of the product in the mini book. And then we did this one. This is You Do You. And some people didn't quite understand the title, but if you've ever had a teenage girl in your house, or if you remember what it was like to be a teenage girl, I think You Do You is really good advice for teenage girls. That's good, Debbie. Love the mini books. My favorite thing making books. I know, Chloe. Chloe's been making books for years. It's always been one of her favorites. Hello, Robin. How are you? So they live in a pile at work, just so you know. They're not in albums yet.
Some of them are in plastic sheets.
Some of them are in plastic. This actually, no, I know where this one's bent because Quentin's had this standing up somewhere where it's curled.
Yes, on display.
That's not how we display them. Okay. So let's go over here. Let's put that one there and bring the rest of our pile back.
I remember all these classes said, oh, geez, do I got a better
There you go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen so that you can see, and I'm going to leave the phone there as a little square in the corner, just so that you can see. I just want to show you how to get into the group. We want this one. And we want this format. There we go. So we're going to have, so down in the little bottom corner, we've got our, you can see we've got our, and you can still hear me. Please tell me you can still hear me. We have got our little screen with our thing on so that we don't lose sound. So down here, we have the online store. So this is our online store. We just had a super weekend on the weekend, so you can see it's there. Eventually, this Vintage Chick Super Weekend will go down further. If you come down here, here are the 5 kits that we're focusing on tonight that I showed you. Can hear you. Yes, loud and clear. Awesome. Thank you. You guys are wonderful. So when you, so say you've got a kit, like what you can do is, and I know you can see this because we've got it in the corner of the screen. You can scan the little QR code here with your phone or iPad to go to the group. But say your phone or iPad doesn't want to play the game and doesn't want to scan that. You can go to the top of the website. You can go, okay, so I want this code here. So it's 52408. 52408. Yep, or you can type week 8, 2024, 52408. There's the kit I want. Click on the kit. And when you scroll down, here is the link to the group. So I'll click on there and it opens it in a new tab. It'll work on your phone as well. Now, I've already joined the group because I own the group. Let's get rid of that. I own the group, so I've already joined the group. But it'll ask you to join. And you just join and we let you in. If we don't let you in 24 hours, if you send us a nice message, not a let me in the group, or you haven't let me in the group yet, just, we don't necessarily, we get a million messages, so we don't always get notified when someone asks to join a group. So you come down, so if you click on media here and albums, what are we looking for? We're looking for week 8. Oh, look, there's a picture of it. There. Okay, so they're all meant to have these links to the card making class and the scrapbooking class video. They're not on every week. They take time. And I don't have them on everything. But there are some pictures in some of them. If the link's not there, let's go back. Backaroo. Back again. Oh, let's go here. Just click on Committee Hunt. You don't see this stuff down the left. That's just because I own the group. I see that because I own the group. If you go down here, and you can just keep scrolling down, scroll down. Oh, what's that? That's week 9. Oh, look. Apparently I stole music. My voice is just so melodious. It's like music. Yep. Like, it's week 9. So when you buy a $20 kit, you actually get access to 4 weeks of classes. So you get 4 scrapbooking classes and 4 card making classes. So you don't just get what's in the kits class, you get the other 3 weeks of classes to watch. Obviously you don't get the stuff for the other 3 weeks, but you do get the 3 weeks of class. Oh, here we go. Week 8. So it says week 8, 2024, scrapbooking class, beautiful family collection, Wednesday, the 21st of February, 7 p.m. And then you can find the album there, and here's the video. And you can click on here, and you can watch the video, and, you know, look, Di was the first person to comment. So let's stop sharing there. Is that everything I had to say?
I see you in class tomorrow. Got to go. Sort out my children's stuff. No worries, Amanda.
Okay. So the video, the classes are all saved in there. We'll see you tomorrow, Amanda. So the classes are all saved in those groups. Now, if something happens, so last week, Facebook deleted the card making class. It's okay. I have a backup copy of every class in every one of these groups. Thank you for this info. I've been having trouble, should be right now. Okay, Mary, well, let us know if you still need help with it. And if you've got a question on how to find something or do something, we can cover it in this Let's Talk. We just want them to be short segments. But so I have a backup copy of every video. The videos still work from last year. Yes, Cindy. If you go to do a class from last year, the year before, so pre-March, so everything from March 2020 to February 2023 inclusive is in the Creative Family Group. Everything from March 2023 to now is in monthly groups, right? If there is a video missing, let us know and we'll load it back in. So last week they deleted our card making class. As soon as I found out about it, I downloaded it off the server and we loaded it back up. It took time to get it back up there, but I got it back in there. So I have a backup of every class. I just don't. So some of the classes in 2020 and 2021, there's probably about a dozen classes I don't have the backups for at the moment. I'm still trying to gain access to the backups of those, but I do have backups of every other class from then on. And that's so that if they get deleted, we've at least got a copy of them. And that's why when we do a class in the Creative Family Group or on our Facebook page, like our main Facebook page. We also do the class into YouTube, so we have a double backup. So yeah, I think I've answered all the questions that were on the list. The link, how to find it. Oh, now when you go down below it, don't forget you can get a frequently bought together deal. Sometimes they offer you a deal of things that match. So if you're going to buy a kit, just have a look down below it, because you might get another kit or something that matches the kit as a bit of a deal. Like, that's below every single product in our online store. Sometimes you'll get a discount, sometimes it'll just be a recommendation. I think that's it. Is that it, Quentin? They're all the questions you've been asked. We've answered all the questions. There we go. So next week we'll talk about Scrapbooking Fun Summit and my class for that. If you're doing May classes, like this month's classes, and you watch the card making class, you'll see a little sneaky peek of something in that class today. If you go and watch that, something interesting, which I can't tell you here what the interesting thing was that you saw in class today, because everyone has to wait. And yeah, I think that's it.
I watched class today. I can't remember seeing. I must have been.
Oh my gosh, you must have fallen asleep.
Just because I fell asleep. Yesterday.
He's got addicted to $1 Million Listing LA in the evenings when we have dinner, and it's just mind-numbing, hey. And he fell asleep watching it last night. He was so enthralled, and then he was upset because he missed out on seeing how much a particular house sold that he liked. So, not that we're ever going to buy a $7 million house. Thanks for this segment. That's okay, Cindy. But if you have any questions or something you'd like us to cover in a Let's Talk segment, please let us know, because yeah, it's better than you reading reams of stuff in messages and written on pages. Thanks so much for this information night. It's very informative, and you make it look easy to understand. I hope it is easy to understand, Michelle. Thank you, Robin. So thank you all. Take care, stay safe, and don't forget to send us your burning questions. See you later. Thank you. Bye.